A lot of people always say, what is the problem with the black community? And I'll share with you just my insight. You feel me? We don't want to be told the truth. When we meet a melanated sister, right? And she may still look beautiful. She might be 50, 60 years old. More than likely, we just gonna say your auntie, real rich auntie. Okay, she got her shit together. Okay, but she never been married and she don't have no children. And every time somebody get married in the family, she'll always say, "My turn is coming. My turn is coming. I'm gonna get married." And I'm gonna have children. Mind you, she like in her late 50s, 60s. Y'all still believe that you Sarah. You know what I'm saying? And we don't want to tell her, auntie, your time has passed. You did not put your shit together. You didn't put it together right when you were young. And now you old thinking that everything gonna work out. And we scared to tell auntie it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out the way you want it to be. You have all these demands that you want to put on a man, but auntie, that pussy is stale now, and it's, it's not worth what it used to be. Okay. So we scared to say that. Also, we get, our nieces or cousins that have like 7 children and then 7 different baby daddies, or 7 children and 3 different baby daddies. We scared to tell her, close your legs. We scared to tell her, you not gonna get no man with all those kids. Your kids is bad. Your kids is bad, right? So we scared to tell her that. You understand? We scared to say that. Because we don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. You understand? So then also, you get that one that's the Bible thumper. She always say, God gonna send me somebody. God gonna send me somebody. You always get one of those in your family. And, you don't want to tell her because you don't want to offend her. And then you don't want for her to, scream fire and brimstone on you. You know what I'm saying? She'll call Yahweh on you if you say something wrong to her. And she's scared too. She's scared too. But you scared to tell her the truth. That listen. God said you take 1 step and I'll take 2. Y'all scared to tell her that. You got to get yourself right first. Okay? You got to get yourself right. Because, some of those Bible thumpers, they worship the pastor. They so fixated with the pastor that if they got a husband, they would be distracted. Yeah, ain't that crazy? But they would be distracted if they got a husband because they wouldn't be able to focus on pastor. Okay, that's the Bible thumper that say, "Oh, my pastor, I gotta ask my pastor this." That's one of those. Okay, she like a spiritual concubine for the pastor. She need help. Okay, so we scared to tell the truth. We scared because we don't want to offend nobody. And we want to be nice. But, we have to start telling the truth. When you have people that will say, my daughters are a certain age, you get some people that be like, my daughters are a certain age. I don't know why, they not married. Some people, children be like 35, 40 something years old. And the parents always ask, I don't know why my children are not married and why we don't have grandchildren yet and stuff like that. But, we always scared to tell them the truth and say it's your fault. Parents, it's your fault because you didn't train these girls to be wives. You know what I'm saying? You didn't train them to be wives. So they think it's okay to be running out here doing nonsense and not requiring marriage. Okay? But what'll probably happen is you're going to get some grandchildren because, they think, that independent mindset, even though being independent, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. But when you are, you know, I'm so independent, I don't need a man. That's the problem. You know, we got a lot of those in the black community. Okay, we got so many types in the black community of why, you know, and how did this happen? You know what I'm saying? We have so many different types, and nobody wants to call them on their ish. Nobody, because you don't want to offend nobody. You don't want to tell that rich auntie, listen, auntie, your time is past. You don't want to tell your cousin who got a lot of kids and different baby daddies, you ain't going to get nobody. Just go raise those children. You don't want to offend nobody. You got cousins that's like in their late 30s and 40s and stuff. And they ain't got no children. They ain't married. You know what I'm saying? And they keep saying, well, I went to school, I went to college, I did my career and everything like that. And now I'm looking for a husband. I'm looking to settle down. And they're in their late 30, 35, 36, you know, they in their 40s and talking about now they looking. When all the while you should have been looking while you was in college. Y'all always miss that part. You know? But, you know, who am I? I'm just, you know, some woman on social media. Take heed to the message.